Originally, my goal was to make this Q&A earlier on, and it was meant to celebrate my TikTok hitting 100k and my YouTube channel hitting 5k subscribers. But due to the weather in the US and other issues, I've had to wait a bit for that. So thank you for all the milestones I've hit since then, and sorry for making you guys wait this long. I also cover 2 other topics in this video which aren't a part of the Q&A, as it's just a good time to address them. So if you want to skip to the Q&A part, you go to the timestamp I have on screen now. With that out of the way, let's begin. Firstly, I want to go over what my second account is, as I've gotten a lot of comments on almost all platforms asking if I'm Party Mew, and the answer to that is yes. I make content for both games, but I don't self-promote them on one another, as I don't want to bother you guys with content you might not want to see, as you came here for Terraria and not Pokemon. Another thing people have noticed is I have second channels for both Party Mew and Terraria Slime, and that's because, at the time, I felt like it was better to make separate channels for my shorts, due to how YouTube notified my subscribers and sorted the shorts. But since they fixed the issues I saw with it, I went back to posting my shorts on my main channels. I doubt I'll ever really use those channels for anything outside joke videos and extra videos that just don't belong on the main channels, so don't feel the need to subscribe or stay subscribed to those. And lastly, I also run a Terraria meme page on TikTok, which I have on screen now. I post on it every so often, but I'll never post anything outside of memes there, so again, no need to follow if you don't want to. Next, I want to talk about what is happening with my servers. With my recent 24-hour server, I ran into a lot of issues with my server host, and luckily, another server reached out to me and offered to sponsor me, which is Pocket Host. Before jumping into this, I want to be clear in the fact that I will almost never take brand deals, as I don't want to push that stuff onto you guys. But this server host is great for Terraria. I get no money out of this deal, and you guys can get free stuff. Firstly, I'm getting a free server, not any money out of this, and of course, direct contact with my server host when issues pop up. And secondly, for you guys, if you use this code I have on screen now before April 18th, you will be able to get 10 tokens that will let you run a server for free for a period of time. Their monthly prices are also better than my last host, so it's a great deal for everyone involved in this. If you are interested in trying out Pocket Host for yourself, I'll leave a link down in the description along with my code. Now that both of those topics are out of the way, let's move on to the questions. The first question we have is, why? And my answer to that is no. Moving on to the next one, we have, why did you start playing Terraria? And I honestly couldn't tell you for sure. The game just looked very interesting, and back in 2014/2015, there weren't many games out like Terraria. After that, we have, why did I start recording Terraria? And the simple answer is, I didn't see any simple guides for certain topics on YouTube, nor really videos going over the interesting topics like Terraria's smartwatch. So I decided to give it a go. I thought, worst case scenario, I'd still watch the guide videos myself, instead of sitting on the wiki trying to remember my setups. Next up, we have, what is my opinion on the bouncy boulder? And honestly, I don't think Terraria would be what it is today without it. It should honestly be on the covers for the games. Moving on, we have my mod asking how tall I am, which the answer is 487.68 centimeters specifically. After that, we have, what is my favorite animal? And honestly, I don't know. Probably some rare type fish I saw once online years ago and never saw again. For the next one, we have, do I prefer mods or vanilla? And in all honesty, I don't play a lot of mods outside of playing with friends, making recording footage better and easier to get, and not much else. So I'd say I definitely prefer the vanilla version of Terraria, but mods are also pretty fun to mess around with. And for the last question of the video, I'll be answering the question you guys, and surprisingly another Terraria creator asked me, which is if my voice is AI. I think the easiest way to show this is my real voice without giving up my face is to talk while playing a YouTube video into my mic.
Anime references in Terraria.
This is a test to show my voice is real. I got the video playing in the background, and as you can tell, his voice isn't changing at all, which would happen if I were using AI or a filter. And just to close off on this section, you can go watch my older videos and see how my tone's changed over time, and I'm sure you'll see a voice crack or two, laughs, and other stuff I normally don't think about with my voice, since it's my normal in them, which just wouldn't happen with an AI voice. That wraps up my little Q&A video. Although this was more of a personal video that didn't focus on Terraria much, I will be posting another video tomorrow, which will be a regular video of mine. And I'll also be starting my next server, which will run for 48 hours, starting on April 22nd and ending on April 23rd. And for that, I'll post a short and TikTok when I start it, just like last time. If you made it this far into the video, comment Bouncy Boulder. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And like always, have a wonderful day.